Here we go.
Velvet! You're really all right?
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote!
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us! No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laphi died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
What?
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet, let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay.
PX? I got a bad feeling. I don't like this
Laphi.
feeling at all.
Laphi's alive?
What's wrong?
Wipe that smirk off your face, Magulu. I'm tired of...
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal.
Just
Come
randomly
on.
bam!
Look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
You're not right in there. Oh my god. I love Isaac. Just... Nope. Still there.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
Oh,
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
maybe.
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... Not going to work on me.
You're insane.
Yeah?
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound!
You're warm. Laphi, you're really alive. Laphi?
He's been asleep. Ever
For
since that
3
day.
years? How do you feed him?
I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed.
So
but
he's a vegetable.
he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters.
Is it?
I'll find a way to wake you again, Laphi. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child?
But then what happened
What's wrong,
to
Laphicet?
his...
You don't look like your usual
What happened to
perky
Velvet's
self.
sister then?
I'm
She didn't stay alive.
I'm okay.
In a coma.
I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it.
What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah.
How does he eat if
Maybe
he
I
doesn't
should.
wake up, though?
Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Oh god, now she's
Of
all
course.
like
I
super
am at your
cute and
beck and
happy.
call. Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
Oh my god.
All right. First, I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
Right? All of a sudden she's randomly a homebody again. Ah, yes. Going back home. There we go. Oh,
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
me too, dog.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah, my stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I
We just
shouldn't
follow
have asked.
them around.
Thanks anyway, Magilu.
That's puberty, Laffy said.
Are you sure you're doing the right
That's
thing?
not.
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
Whee!
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed.
Okay, she wants him dead, so.
I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough
In a
living on your
cage,
own, without
where
any
he put
family
me.
to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we
Just
put you
say
through,
it.
but if there's anything we can do,
I was in a
just
prison.
ask. And
He put
if
me
you
there.
like, you're always welcome to come back. The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
Shut your mouth.
Our scout ship has returned.
Has it? Yeah. Oh, so Aizen isn't there, so he does it. Perfect.
Scout
Still
ship
haven't got that
departing.
question mark though.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village has changed. The exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then. We haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, 3 years isn't enough to tell you.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Because I look exactly the
Have
same.
you seen Miko yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not.
Time.
By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as
Dour-eyed.
cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
I have horns now. There's that. Oh, lady.
The coming of the Malachim are a gift from the Empyreans. A reward
Malachim's
for
always
our
been around.
repentance and our
Wasn't a
renewed
reward, they've
prayers.
always been
The
here.
Malachim are
Just
our
couldn't see 'em.
blades against the demons, and the exorcists the hands that wield them.
They're not weapons.
Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No!
No!
Treat me like I'm senile!
You are.
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet.
Ah!
Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose. Right?
No!
No!
Throw sand in their eyes!
Ah!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
She's crazy.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it.
She's
And in
sounds
celebration
so
of your
happy.
homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Yeah, right. Same, exactly.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special.
God.
Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
Of course.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip. Alrighty, to the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. At first glance, anyway. You do what you need to. We'll be fine on our own. But... okay, I guess. I just want to leave him alone.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... Alright, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
You already know.
Velvet really
It's
seemed
late.
to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count.
Sky time.
She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet.
He wants to stand
I'm
around and
sure
look
of it.
cool.
Yes.
Alone.
An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow.
But he
Sister
took that
to
away
Lord
from her and
Artorias.
locked her up in a freaking cell.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but
Yeah.
just plain Arthur.
Maybe not.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Am I here? Am I in the right one? Oh, Morgana Woods, okay. I bet you if I tried to go to the Tranquil Woods instead, something would have stopped me from going. Because that's where that weird hole in the ground is where
We're looking for prickle boars.
Laphicet
Keep your
got
eyes on the thickets.
sacrificed. Something would have prevented me from going. I just knew it! How simple we can be to find happiness. He's strong in battles. I want him to fight. Where is the pig? Oh, there's the pig.
I'll show you the beauty of my hero!
Ah!
They were nothing.
No, they were nothing. There we go.
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many
Don't
we'll
get
bring
careless.
home.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel! Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Let's have anime fate with you. Mushroom. I'd like to know how. Oh! That's how I did it. Okay, I can't. Can I go? Nope. Oh! Oh! Yeah! That was neat. Pew! Woohoo! It's really hard to control though. It's really fast. Whoa! That's big! That's a big boy. That is a big boy. Okay. Let's do it.
Woo! It's
Big pig!
Wounds I won't
Oh, it's a bomb. It explodes. That's so big, right? Ow. I know, right? I don't think they'll eat a demon though. Ooh, that hurt. Grape gel.
Yes.
Oh,
You broke me!
here's your justice. Ow. Ow, stop! Oh! Back off! No!
I'll help you! Bring it last Terran match!
He will not get off my ass!
Light heal up! How could I do light heal up?
Uh-oh. Eleanor! Y'all are weak!
Eleanor!
Ah! I'm weak! Ah!
Whew. I thought we were done for.
I need to capture a card. Yeah. I don't have one, but I don't really have enough room in my room to set up a bunch of councils. Let's go. Hit it. Come on. Alright. Jesus. Wait. Can I hit him? Yeah! Oh, I can't. He's too big.
Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good!
Rip. She has a second special? I want 2 different specials.
Stop fooling around.
F you, Moggy-Loo.
I'll show you the beauty of my hero!
Death.
They were nothing.
Yeah. Indeed. Bet it tastes evil. Mmm, delicious evil. Roasted on a spit. Hmm. Could have been doing this. I need that pig though. Back off! Where's the pig? Aha! There's the pig.
I'm extra good at beating up the weird ones!
Not even worth my time. Okay, this
About
should be
time.
enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless. Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes. What can you do in this situation, indeed?
Being weird.
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy.
Ah!
Let's get started. Here
That everything was okay. After seeing the whole village in ruin with her own eyes.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Captain Pigs, right?
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Shut up.
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
Ugh, I hate his voice
But
too.
still,
It's awful.
I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
Makes me
I
sick.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Ooh.
I see. You're a guy.
Jelly. She didn't have time for no dudes. She's too busy taking care of her bro. She didn't think about any dudes. And the most of things I'd like to murder. Definitely. Bienfu is on that list. Wait. Is that the right way? No. Hold up. Yep. Lo and behold. What are you gonna tell me? I'd stay out of tranquil woods if I were you. Why is that? The rain has caused lots of landslides. The road isn't there anymore. We'll need to make a new road, and when we do, we'll be counting on your help. Riri? Is that Riri why? Don't mind me just skating. Now this is a hoverboard. Oh, hello dudes.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted
Yeah.
to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits.
Sure they have.
If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Why would you stop them?
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Uh-huh.
Your hand... It's...
As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you. Okay, so you're scary. I'll get used to it.
You're scary.
I promise.
Wow,
I'll
brave.
keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Quiche.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here.
Of course.
Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
What's that on his face?
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you?
Yep. Corn!
Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
Oh ho ho ho! You right!
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
Don't.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilo, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is,
The
yes.
only time
an
that
art
she could
requires a
taste
certain
food is in her
type of
dreams.
Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
Uh-huh.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet.
Yep. They're waking him up because they're finding out that she's waking up.
Stay here. Stay with me.
Oh.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
They're trying to get her to stay. Oh.
Fog, is this what Magilou was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Oh shit, son. Hell yeah, dude. No more homebody. Let's do it. Oh shit. Of course.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again! Velvet. Why? Why must you do this? There we go. The truth at last!
Uh-huh.
Out of my way!
Well, color me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
She knew that it was a dream, but she just played along until Velvet figured it out. Freaking Magilou! I think Magilou is like a storyteller or some shit. Ah!
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal
Once you
poodle.
know it's fake.
But to shake off the
Brutal
dream by
poodle.
herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Oh, hey.
Take a look at this.
Way to go.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul. Scout ships.
Want my boys back, please.
If I'm in this 100%.
Watch and I'll...
Yeah.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
But it was. Oh, I can't. Exit. Oh, check. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I have to activate it. That's why.
Don't get overconfident.
We're finished here. Let's go.
You should put out and prop back breadcrumbs. I know, right?
You're fighting the Reaper.
They went to Jackson and got me pancakes.
See this?
They were nothing.
Whoa, here we go. Shit, son. Oh, a two-headed doge.
Berseria!
Ice and fire. Yep, fire breath, ice. I freaking knew it!
Too slow.
That's cool, though.
Wait, I know you.
Nico's dogs!
Oh, Nico's dogs! That's why they couldn't see them. You're probably the only ones that was left in the village. And they ended up turning into demons. Fricked up. I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it!
Skies like
Can we keep the puppy?
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search
It wasn't
for it.
caught on fire. People just turn into demons. Ooh, I almost died. Oh, it's that silver thing. Oh.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
the caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
heroes.
You're strong, not stronger.
Killing flash, but I'm this close.
Get it.
Form zero.
Guys like Beguile.
Gave way. Killing flash, but I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. No escape. Double haze. No escape.
Crawling on the ground.
Form one.
Think you can dodge? Just try.
Boom! Oh, I got slow. Quickness!
I refuse to fall here.
Oh. Yeah? Can I get up? No. Can't cheat. Village of Longing.
There's nobody here.
Well,
This is reality.
But
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit.
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map.
Nice. It's incomplete, but Seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
Adventure! You even halfway through the game yet? Because I want to ask if you're winning. I mean, I would imagine I'm at least halfway. But I'm going to say maybe 75.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break such resolve.
Hey, I
if you
didn't
weren't
push
a
a button.
Therian, I'd be tempted to
Come
take
on,
you
will
under
you?
my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was
Indeed.
already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
It was you.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Oh. 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 Is that...
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient.
Oh.
You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in
order.
bloom.
A perfect order?
What makes humans humans is their flaws.
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
They want to turn everybody into robots. Turn to Van Eltia.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
No way.
What's it doing there? Wait! That's one of Arthur's!
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Oh!
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Mm-hmm.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
The old man.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Titania. Oh, I gotta get out of here first.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty
it's the
sure he's
captain?
a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
Aye. I have enough now? Oh, I had enough. I got it last time. Piss off! Not fighting you again! I got my hoverboard!
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
Shut up, Magalu.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you,
Exactly! Thank you,
No tricks.
Rokuro!
I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No.
No.
I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh,
No.
such a brave, determined soul.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
She did
We
lie
understand,
before,
Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
No.
That could be difficult.
Yeah.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very
Old
vindictive
yam.
man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant. You were mean.
Yep. Okay.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly.
Meanie heads.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Inominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior
Said
wasn't
finally
using
listening
oaths
to
or
me,
mana
though.
to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny, teeny, spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Miley's bad guy.
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight! Hey! What did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food. That's all right. Prickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone.
Well, the
it's
village
such a
isn't
tragedy.
gone,
If they only could have held
Just
out
the
for just
people.
one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
You can't tell me otherwise. I mean, I'm definitely suspicious of her. She's very sus, not gonna lie. Sus.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something
Swell.
I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
Seems that way.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
What?
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure. Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative. You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah,
Logris.
her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Same.
He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Nope.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put
Get this show on the road. Let's do it.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Yenri Keepers! Magic Exam!
Yenri Keepers? You
Whoa,
keep changing
back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes.
She's the one that slipped up.
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
Stupid.
My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Are you for real? Hi, Azure. Are you for real? Are ya? I did not get hats for that. Boba.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since
Island?
forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know. It's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons, too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly.
Snake
Freaked
lady.
me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Hold up. I need to go shopping and upgrade my weapons. It's been a while. Didn't think I could do it, did you? I like salads. adventure. Quickly collect all the cat flags as quickly as possible. Those coins are rewarded based on how quickly you can complete the course. Ah, okay. I guess I'll try. What? So hard to move around. I'm missing some, huh? Running. Oh. That didn't help at all. Get off the board! There's one over there. Too long. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay. Get good. There's too much stuff. Too much stuff in this town.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
No.
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Oh my god, when?
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine.
Stop
They
asking
can
me if
come
I'm
aboard.
okay.
I'll take us back to Titania.
Yes, please.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Shut up.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility. You mustn't. They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
She knows.
If you have Therians to find, Laphicet, you won't be able to look after them all the time.
No,
I
thanks for
suppose.
asking, right?
What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet. You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then. Why the Abbey? Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs! Yeah, I get it.
Let's go, sucker. Oh. Thank you for the beans.
I devoured them again.
It was in your head.
No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
head. Aww.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
She is exhausted.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yup. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then, at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist, and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
Oof.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
Where is it with quiches?
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
People in quiches.
No! Oscar, don't go! Oscar!
Sword guy who our sword guy is looking for? Yep. He's Rokuro's brother.
What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll...
Oro.
Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art.
Oh.
And to you.
Uh-oh. She gonna be a Therian?
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamoana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Yonky.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malakim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malakim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Shut up, Maggie. Oh my god.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl!
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ew.
Ooh, an austere choice.
Austere.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh, Rokuro.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened? The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble.
Oh.
And they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Eifried's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it.
Indeed.
Our scout ship has returned.
Way to go.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Animal figurine. Got it. All right. Start
Scout
up the
ship
new one.
setting sail.
Oh. Special quiche. Salisbury surprise.
It's done. Time to eat, everyone.
Delicious.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
Oh.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Engand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over
Why
the
do you
world
listen to
converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh.
Ship graveyard.
So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
Uh-huh.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Yeah. Make them dead.
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Enominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some
Gotta be
fires
something.
can never fully be extinguished. But
she
what
wasn't
made
able
you
to
go
tell
so
you.
far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Yeah.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission.
Wow.
He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow. Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
True that.
Hey, Eisen, great timing. I've got a question. What would you say the 4 great wonders of the ocean are?
Far as I know, it's the Phantom Fleet, Dragon Island, the Bighedian tribe, and the Kraken Queen.
Kraken!
Ha! See? I'm right. But this scoundrel insists he knows better than me.
What else could the 4th be but the Kraken Queen?
The colossal upright eel. Besides, the Kraken Queen is just a fantasy cooked up by girl-starved sailors.
What's the Kraken Queen? What do you mean, fantasy?
It's not just a fantasy, boy. The Kraken Queen is a slippery black squid, the size and shape of a lusciously proportioned woman.
Ew.
When it encounters a human, it goes into a frenzy, attacking with its long whip-like arms.
That sounds painful.
Real painful. Mind-numbingly painful even. But here's the thing. At some point, the pain turns into pleasure.
You mean it feels good to get whipped?
Oh my god.
You see, boy? That's why we call her the Mystery.
Hey,
the
bad pirate! Stop corrupting our youth!
Corrupting?
Boy, there's no need to contain your curiosity. When pain turns to pleasure, you've truly become a man.
Laphicet, don't listen to them.
This is something you should hear. Aren't you curious why the Kraken Queen is a wonder of the sea? Want to find out?
No.
Yes, tell me.
No!
Why?
Normally,
Moggy,
it hurts
get
to
out.
be whipped. Nothing pleasurable about that. You don't like getting hurt, right?
No. It hurt when Teresa hit me. I didn't like it at all.
And yet the Kraken Queen grants pleasure through pain. The Kraken Queen's tentacles secrete some sort of unknown, pleasure-inducing substance.
Oh my
When they
god, I
touch
can't
you,
believe we're having
the
this
pleasure is
conversation!
beyond.
Alright, we're done here. The Kraken Queen is no longer allowed to be the fourth
No
wonder.
longer.
It's now the colossal upright eel. Argument over.
Argument over. Thank you, Eleanor.
Keep it wholesome.
Keep it wholesome.
The colossal upright eel is as big as a whale, and long and straight like a marlin's bill. Cut it open, steam it, then baste it with a special sweet and sour sauce, and grill it twice over charcoal, and it's heavenly. Or so I hear.
That does sound really good.
I know, right? The problem is, its name is an apt one.
Colossal. It's too big to catch?
No, the upright part. When people try to catch it, it stands up on its 2 legs and zoom! Off it goes, running on top of the water.
It's a fish with legs?
Now that's a wonder, right, kid?
Well, at least it's a wholesome one.
Fate wasn't here to hear that one. Oh my god. Why? Why does this exist? Oh my god. The first sexy squid I heard of. No, I want to see it. Freaking eyes. He's just gotta know everything.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medissa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medissa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medissa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about? This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
Just gonna sneeze. That wasn't the point.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Yes.
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry.
But I thought Medissa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear.
How do you
I'm
know?
not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
Right?
I have to. For her own sake.
Ugh.
For her, huh?
Is
All
it
right.
sure?
I'll go with
Is
you
it
on
sure
this.
it's for her?
You
I
two
don't think
are
it's
going
for
through
her.
an awful lot of trouble
I think it's
for
just
a
so you don't
selfish
feel
kid.
bad.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
And not telling
Sorry,
her about the
but
truth
I'd rather
is
just
making,
keep them
is
to
making you
myself.
selfish.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
And Gand. Started to get used to this island. It's a regular den of hyenas, isn't it?